All right, welcome Woodward Academy to this year's homecoming parade. It's the Thursday before our Friday night homecoming game, and this sort of serves as a combination of pep rally and overall school spirit event involving every campus getting excited. Alumni or school traditions, and basically this yearly occurrence.
Excited to see all the floats out here today.
Floats and cars and other events. Right now we're in front of the lower school. The lower school's prepared gathering out. We're doing a run-by of all of the homecoming queens and homecoming court in various awesome sports cars right now. A bunch of the teachers and students have volunteered their rides to help ferry our homecoming court nominees. And so they will be in the halftime presentation tomorrow. We have our special halftime presentation for the homecoming court.
Lower school out there is getting riled up, ready for the presentation of all the cool floats.
Yeah, they don't have much interaction with the high school. Oh, there's Eddie the Eagle. And because it's sort of a rare occurrence, you can tell that they're really especially excited for this. Especially now that they're having the cheerleaders going out. We just saw go by Eddie the Eagle getting ready to rile it up full pep rally style. Hopefully we'll have some lower school people and just representatives from all the schools to support our team at the homecoming game tomorrow night.
And the parade is led by the Honor Guard.
We see them approaching up on the corner soon. They should be there in a bit. And at the moment, we have a little bit of a break in the parade. I think that, later on we're going to have members of the marching band, various floats, and a bunch of the Woodward's varsity sports teams that are successful. I know we're having the softball team, the baseball team, and volleyball. Volleyball's been having a great season so far, and of course the football team. Here comes the Honor Guard. I'll give that over to Ian to talk.
Well, the Honor Guard here, they have to keep at attention constantly. I mean, it's really hard to keep in step like that when it's such a hot day and the pressure is on.
The Honor Guard's just a really cool reminder of Woodward's military tradition when they were GMA from the founding to 1966, I believe was the last year of GMA. It's cool that we still have, you can see the very last holdouts of the military in the Honor Guard uniforms, in their actions and their role in the school. It's very interesting. I actually think it'd be super fun to be one of them. You are in Honor Guard, Ian.
Yeah,
is it fun?
Yeah, it is. It's a great experience to be a part of the Honor Guard. You get to train the new recruits each year, and it's real fun to learn how to march the proper way. So, and presenting the colors is always good.
All right. Oh, we have the Woodward car. I see it around campus. It's the coolest thing ever. I love antique cars. Antique cars are amazing. Top Gear is my favorite TV show, just cars in general, but that is the coolest. School spirit in automotive art form. Accompanied by some of our varsity football team on motorcycles. In the Woodward car, we have President Gully, our new Woodward president. Really cool guy. I like him a lot. At the recent College Park Arts Festival, I had a booth, and he would often come and visit. Just really nice for him to take time out of his day to talk to the students, even at non-school events.
Yeah, Dr. Gully's a real great guy. He really helps out with the administration. He's really good with the alumni board, and he's been a great improvement overall.
And here come our homecoming court nominees. The seniors first, the senior girls who stand a chance of being homecoming queen next year. And behind them we have the sophomore, freshman, and junior homecoming queen representatives. There's more homecoming court looks in the back of the pickup there. That seems like far too many people in a pickup. There's a party in the back of that car. There is a party there.
There is indeed a party. And we have a
parade of golf carts, the golf carts that populate around the school.
The awesome fanged golf cart.
For Halloween, it's a vampire golf cart. And behind them you can see the cheerleaders coming up. Our varsity cheerleaders, I know they've had a couple competitions. I think in one recent one they finished first. The cheerleaders at Woodward have a tradition of being very on point, winning many competitions. Our competition cheerleaders always tend to do very, very well. I know that last year they had an extremely successful season also. Plus, they are, of course, going to be there supporting our football team at the great homecoming game tomorrow. So all the lower school students watching will be able to see them again shortly. students look rather involved. This is a very special event. We didn't do this when you and I were in lower school.
No, we did not. We did not get the chance to see the awesome floats by the upper school.
Or the homecoming parade.
Yeah.
I wish we did. The cheerleaders are preparing to do a routine, and this should be good. This is very good. Get school spirit riled up amongst the lower schoolers, and yeah.
Hope to see many of them at the football game on Friday.
I know that our senior cheer captains have been working quite hard. Oh, let's mention, how has our football team been doing? I know that we have, not sure of the exact numbers, but we have quite a few more wins than losses. Our kicker's been doing very well, especially I am aware of.
Yeah, we've been doing really well during the season, and our kicker especially, definitely, he's very good.
And keep in mind, not only do you have the cheerleaders and the football players themselves, but tomorrow night's homecoming game also features our Robert W. Woodward marching band with their Motown music theme this year. They have a really nice routine. It's fun to watch if you come in just as a sort of unexpected bonus of coming to the games.
Yeah, the marching band is amazing. I've seen them perform while presenting the honor guard, and they are spectacular.
The color guard as well. Color guard, of course, distinct from honor guard as being the dance team that goes with the marching band. I tried out at one point. I'm glad that I actually didn't make it in because it means I can do video and be involved with this sort of thing more often.
Yeah.
And here we have the football team going by. Actually, this is the little football team here.
Yeah, it's the lower school.
The 4th, 5th, and 6th grade football teams actually had a game last year for the 6th grade football extravaganza. We all filmed it after school, and you can probably still see that on Woodward Live, I think.
There was actually a 5th and 6th grade football game yesterday, and
it was actually really fun to watch. They have a couple good players coming up who are going to be in the high school. I saw there were a couple 60-yard touchdowns for a few of the kids. It was quite impressive. Oh, we have vintage Eddie the Eagle just going by from pre-costume. Oh, here comes that previously mentioned Robert W. Woodward marching band, as led by our drum major Simone May, and the marching band is still all in costume from our homecoming festivities of the day. The high school theme this year has been to let the games begin. The seniors have been video games, while juniors are Olympic games. Sophomores are kids games and toys, and freshmen are board games. Everyone's appropriately in costume theme. And here are our varsity football players and seniors. I see, yep, our kicker, everyone, and their video game, Olympic game costumes. We're both juniors, so we have Olympic games going on. You're a snowboarder, and I'm ancient Olympian.
I've seen a lot of good costumes today.
There have been some amazing costumes, some that I'm not quite sure their relevance to the theme, such as the giant panda. It was, however, a highly impressive costume, though.
The giant panda was pretty cool.
We had lots of interesting Assassin's Creed, some Homestuck, cool gaming things. The gaming theme seems very fun. I've seen even some Angry Birds and Pac-Man kicking at old school, too.
Nice. Well, here we have the
marching band performing their set. War, Eagles, fight. Is there another? Oh, yeah, I managed to coordinate it.
Well done.
Oh, the kids really liked that. Let's see. Band does start in the lower school in 5th grade.
Yes.
Going to 6th grade. I think that in orchestra started. I began orchestra in 3rd grade. That was when they still had 3rd grade at the lower school. I wanted to be in marching band, and for some reason I remember thinking in 3rd grade that orchestra was also part of marching band, although I'm not quite sure how that would work with your stringed instruments and marching with cellos and such.
Yeah. Be a little weird.
Highly
we
impressive
have
if it could be pulled.
some sophomores here.
These are, I believe, some of, if not football, our other varsity sports, such as our soccer team, our baseball team. No, it's still the football team, though. I recognize the guys on that float. I'm trying to recognize more of the costumes now. I see a Batman there, probably the Arkham Asylum game that just came out.
Yeah.
And that is the recycling bins are from the Woodward Environmental Awareness Club.
I believe they are in middle school?
In middle school. The middle school, they call it the Green Team, I believe. All of Woodward's environmental awareness clubs get together and they produce the Green Cup Challenge video every year. Woodward's usually a state finalist. I know that in 2010 we won it nationally, correct?
Yes, yeah.
These more floats are the softball team, I know. Was that past float? We filmed one of their games recently. The softball team dominated and have had an increasingly winning season this year. We've seen scores where it's 14-0, the game called early. Our softball team is pretty awesome.
They've had 2 perfect games, and that alone is just incredible.
Not to mention the brand new Sutherland softball field.
Yeah.
Recently dedicated. More costumes from our Woodward teams and the parade. I didn't even know in lower school that the high schoolers had their costume day before homecoming.
Yeah, I didn't even know about homecoming.
Well, hopefully that's solved by parade. Raising Arson Edition. Let's see. I can see coming next in the distance in real life the flood from the Fall 2 production. They should be just entering the screen in a second.
Lord of the Flies.
Fall 1 production. Lord of the Flies, based on the novel by William Golding. Yep, there they are. One of my all-time favorite books. I was so excited when it was the school play. I didn't try out because it's been our all-male production. Our later all-female fall theater production is going to be The Women, which I believe is next month going to be playing in our Richardson Hall Theater. Definitely come see it. I saw the old movie with Betty Davis in it, and it was cool. So the play is going to be great. But yeah, the guys in Lord of the Flies were fantastic. The set design was amazing. Overall, great play. Everyone seemed to really get into it. Dark, yes, but good. And I believe those are our younger homecoming lower school court. I'm not sure. I know that they do that now.
Maybe they do.
And more crowd involvement. They look so cute and tiny now. We're going to look so young to ourselves right now in 10 years, though.
Yeah.
That is a cool car. I would not mind being the driver of that once I get my driver's license. Tomorrow.
Really?
Not really. I'm turning 16, but
Wow.
no driver's license yet. Driving is terrifying. Oh, we have the floats beginning. First, we have the primary school float coming up. Can't see very well any of the primary schoolers in it. I believe that they're nominated. It looks like an aquarium of some sort. That's cool. Woodward North coming down from our far north campus to come and do their float. I see a school bus and Woodward North student representatives marching in the parade with their lower school counterparts looking on.
I was actually a part of Woodward North when I was younger. They have a great program up there. I had to leave because of some dyslexia issues, but I came back to Woodward, and the Woodward North is a great campus, and they have great teachers up there. So.
And it's always good, any sort of moment, like I remember our Camp Ramadaram outing in 6th grade, when the two schools get to interact, because they are all Woodward kids of the same age, just different areas, and they're all going to be together once they reach middle school and high school anyway.
Yeah.
So it's cool to have these points of intersection throughout the school year, where they can bring the whole campus together. Up in the next float, it looks like we have some additional football going on. Teams around the schools.
I believe this is the
Cheerleader.
middle school?
Middle school cheerleaders. Looks like it. I've always felt that cheerleading would be interesting and fun to do, but I have neither the grace nor coordination to be able to pull any of that off. So I admire them in a sense for that. Just the physical ability involved in being a cheerleader is so high. They are really are fantastic athletes.
Yeah, they are. Here's the vintage Eddie the Eagle waving the Woodward flag.
Let's see. I wonder who's vintage Eddie, because we already have seen normal Eddie go by. Two simultaneous Eddies? It's a mystery. Alright. The middle school cheerleaders are stopping. It looks like they're going to do a short routine too.
I believe the vintage Eddie the Eagle was played by a middle schooler.
Ah, that would make sense. That's quite cool then. Being the mascot also actually seems like difficult work. I mean, it was cold this morning when we were setting up all of our equipment for the parade and all of our cameras, but it's hot out now.
Yeah.
It's going to be sweaty inside that.
I actually wanted to be the mascot for a little while, but after Henley, our previous mascot, left, but the spot got taken up by a senior, I believe.
A senior who's been doing a very good job. Everyone loves Eddie the Eagle. He's very charismatic within the costume. Okay, good job for the middle school cheerleaders. And we see a couple more cars coming by. And after the continuation of sporting event representative cars, we are going to have additional floats from the rest of the schools. We've had the primary school and Woodward North. We're going to have the lower school, middle school, and finally one high school float representing each grade that we constructed last Sunday after the homecoming dance.
Yeah, I've been walking by those on the campus, and they look fantastic.
Especially for being built in such a short amount of time. I mean, all the people who came out on Sunday after a late night when everyone was dancing, they had dedication to the school with that.
Definitely.
I mean, even I was too tired to get up early, and I live nearby. But, yeah. The dance was a fantastically successful event this year. Everyone loved it. It was a great way to kickstart homecoming week. Here we have going by another team, and the Woodward Middle School math team. I have actually heard quite good things about them. I know that our high school math team, weren't they just highly successful in something a week or two ago?
Yeah, they won a competition, or they placed rather high.
Math isn't my strong subject. I do academic team, and there's some overlap between the members, though. Our math teams and various academics teams at Woodward are quite successful, especially our Woodward robotics team.
Yes.
World champions.
For 2 years now, I believe.
The robotics team is really a huge points in favor of Woodward. They are one of our consistently most successful events, teams, competitors.
They've actually only started 2 years ago, so every year they've competed, they've won the world champion.
And I know that there has been a recent new robotics program instituted in the middle school to try to get more recruits for the high school team. So hopefully this is a tradition that's going to be able to keep continuing indefinitely. The lower school students all seem to be enjoying themselves and enjoying the parade. That's good because we saw they had to wait quite a while before this parade started. It's hot outside.
Yeah.
But definitely worth it. Everyone seems to be enjoying all of the events. Let's see,
the middle school band.
The mini marching band.
They actually performed at a football game not too long ago at middle school night. They were rather good, actually.
And coming up here we have the Woodward Maintenance and Catering.
I believe so.
That is pretty awesome. The dining service. They are underappreciated and they are awesome. Dining service people are nice. They're actually fun to talk to, and that's an impressive float. That's some creativity. I actually love that. I am a fan of the van float. With cake. Who doesn't like cake?
Cake is delicious.
Cake is wonderful.
They need to make more cake.
I had a cookie today, but it's not enough. It's not the real thing.
It's not cake.
Get me a cake for my birthday tomorrow, Ian. Buy me cake. Hello, Woodward Dining Service. Oh, now we have finally the high school float starting. Longly awaited event. Here are the freshmen with their board games float. In the front I can see a Monopoly Man. I can see, sorry games, the runners going by, the Olympic runners from the sophomore float, or junior float. We're the Olympic Games.
Yeah,
I still think I'm a sophomore. Time's passing far too quickly for my taste.
That's the, I believe they were on the track team too.
Nice looking float from the freshmen. Very cool board game theme, Monopoly, Candyland. Everyone loves board games. Here comes the kids' games, the sophomore float. There's the earlier mentioned panda. I love that costume. I'm so jealous of whoever's wearing it.
That panda is awesome.
And up next, the juniors, representing the Olympics. Very relevant theme since we just had the Summer Olympics. I was camped out in front of my TV all summer. The Olympics are great. I see someone dressed up as the Torch. That's one of my favorite costume ideas. That looks good. I applaud the creativity in that. Oh, here we have the seniors coming. We have Pac-Man. We have Call of Duty. We have a whoopee cushion. What was that?
I don't know what that was. I see
Back
the
to the board
panda
game
again.
float. The panda, and I see Mousetrap, perhaps? But
Ninja Turtles.
Ninja
Some
Turtles. Always Ninja Turtles.
Can't beat Ninja Turtles.
Software float. The barrel full of monkeys. I've seen quite a few Toy Story themed costumes of today, and a lot of those have been really, really good.
Oh yeah.
I love those movies.
Those movies are great.
Yep.
Here we have the seniors with the Pac-Man theme on the sign.
For video games. Going old school with the Pac-Man, but I've seen a lot of people as really recent games. I've seen a couple awesome Skyrim costumes.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see, see some Pokemon, some Legend of Zelda. Legends of Zelda games are my favorites. I dressed up as Link for Halloween most years. And followed by the Woodward campus security.
Here's the seniors again.
They have such a good amount of freedom with this theme. They've taken it really far. Lots of fantastic costumes. People have gone all out this year on the theme.
I've seen some people dressed up as a scout from Team Fortress 2. I've seen some dressed up as Kirby. I've seen so many games.
Lots of people have done themed costumes together too. Gotten up and been all of the Pac-Man ghosts or all of the Shy Guys from Mario.
Yeah, I've seen tons of Shy Guys and Marios, and there were actually quite a few Pokemon trainers out there today.
Scale life-size Pokemon battle?
Maybe.
This needs to be an accomplishment of ours.
That should be a sport.
I know that there are some schools that have Quidditch teams. New mission, Ian. This is our new quest. And we have the return of the dining floats over there we can see. And it looks like we have some of the lower schoolers holding up signs of encouragement that they made. Or let's see.
That might be the primary school.
Maybe. No, maybe. Did the primary school come out today?
I think a few of them, yeah. And then, yeah, they hung out with the lower schoolers. And
well, that's cool. It's neat that we can have an all-campus unity thing here.
There goes the track team. The Olympic track team. Here the sophomores are going by in their board games.
American flag, American spirit. Homecoming is a sort of very American patriotic thing, what with the association with barbecues and everything, so the Olympic American flags becoming even more relevant makes sense. You can see a bit from the other angle of the front of all of the class floats going by right now. Sophomores, I didn't even notice they had the Scrabble letters on theirs.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that. Quite good at that game. Our year.
There's a Canadian flag.
A Canadian flag. Well, it is an international competition. Everyone's involved in the Olympics.
That's true. That's true.
And
I believe these are the seniors.
The seniors. The seniors have so many great events involved just for them throughout the year. Homecoming really is the first time they get to shine, since it's so much honoring them and honoring the seniors who are leaving at the football games, the seniors who are going to be leaving the marching band at the end of the year. But they have Last Blast, all of their special senior events. They were going to have a great final year, great ending to their high school and their Woodward careers. Alright, so let's all applaud the conclusion of our homecoming parade. We'll have it again next year, where we will be the ones getting ready to graduate.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm excited. Awesome theme this year. Let's see if we can make this even better next year. Goodbye, Woodward.
Go War Eagles.
War Eagles!